Hey guys, what is going on? I am Mohawk Mike, as always, and I am here with Mr. Rob Khonsu from i208, a local representative here for Columbus. So far, what do you think of MLG?
MLG's awesome, man. They put on an awesome show every year. They put on an awesome event, and really the past 2 years, I've been nothing but impressed with as solid of an event that I've come to in C-Bus every single year. So it's great.
Now, being a local favorite here in Columbus, I know you're actually competing. I mean, as far as like the scene here and the scene for Columbus, what do you think of the game selection, and what do you think of the competition actually here locally in Columbus?
So I think MLG has given a lot of games that maybe are not in the spotlight in some of the more grassroots events. They've given all of these games a great shot, you know, and I'm really looking forward to how Mortal Kombat specifically progresses as the season goes on.
Now, I know it's funny that you mentioned Mortal Kombat. You are a little different in that you don't play with a pad or a controller. Can you actually show what? I mean, I seen you over there in the exhibition earlier.
Yeah. So I like to play on this silly guy here. It's called a keyboard. I don't know if you guys know what one of these things is.
I've never seen one.
So yeah, I like to use that to play video games. You know, so I guess short story on that is. I got into competitive fighting games back when GGPO came out, and I learned how to play well on a keyboard there, and I just really don't see anything better or worse about it, so I've just stuck with what I've known and just rock it out.
Now, I mean, having gone and competed for so long and being to like the other different events like EVO and IPL is looking at picking up fighting games, what do you feel like the future for the fighting game community just in general with all these major events?
That's a hard question to answer. It all depends on who wants to play ball and who doesn't. You know, Street Fighter 4 AE is still out, it's still hot. Street Fighter Cross Tekken is out. It got some bugs to fix, but it's still a great game. Mortal Kombat's a great game. KOF's a phenomenal game. Same with SoCal. And we got two awesome games coming out, which is DOA 5 and Tekken Tag Tournament 2. So we got a lot of great games coming out, and it really all depends on whatever one catches fire, you know. And that's really hard to tell with as many great games as there are out there, and there's only so much room, you know. I just listed what 6 games, and that's not even all of them. So I could go on and on and on.
And so I know definitely this weekend and more recently, like the term eSports has been thrown around, not just in the fighting game community, but everywhere. But I just want to ask you real quick, what does eSports mean to you?
All right, so as I said, this is a rather long answer for me, so I'll try to make it as clean and concise as possible. So like the term sports to a lot of people means like athletic sports, right? And although I also like competing in video games, I also like running marathons, you know? So to me, I don't run in marathons for sport. I just do it because I like running, I like getting out there, I like clearing my head, you know, just running wherever for however long. So to me, that's not a sport, even though many people would call that a sport. To me, that's athletics. This obviously is not athletics. It's insulting to me, having ran in a few marathons, calling this athletics, because it's not. You have no fucking clue what athletics is, all right? However, this is sport, you know? When you compete here, you break these games down to their core. You want to be the very, very best that you can be playing these games, doing anything and everything that the game allows you to do to succeed. So to me, that's sport, you know? Throw an E in front of it for electronics, that's esports. So.
All right. Well, I want to thank you once again for doing the interview. Any last shout-outs or anything you'd like to say?
Shout-outs to ConsoleCombat.net. You know, that's our local Cleveland scene. We actually have some tournaments coming up.
Please do tell.
Yeah. We don't know the dates yet. Matt actually asked me if I wanted to make like a flyer and all these promotional shit for it. He's like, I will tell you the dates tomorrow. That was yesterday. I still don't have the dates, but they will be out soon. ConsoleCombat.net. And shouts out to Power Up too, which you're involved in. Might be going down there and seeing if I can contribute with Power Up in the next coming days. So, yeah.
Well, as IFC Yipes would say, East Coast. We gotta represent this fighting game community out here.
Fuck East Coast, dude. Midwest.
Midwest. We had this argument. Me and Josh had this argument that we're Midwest, not East Coast.
No doubt. Midwest.